What's up, everybody? How's it going? So over here at the lot where we park our truck and trailer, and that's Joe Donovan over there, the mentor. He's just dealing with the wrecker guy right now. Just offloaded the 3-axle Magnum from the trailer here. He's staging it at our lot so that he can go do some stretch work later this month. So if any of you guys have followed his channel, you've seen that he used to have a red W900 identical to ours, and then he would pull either the 5-axle Phantom or a 3-axle stretch. He actually owns all the trailers that you see, but you know, he would just kind of float around and pull whichever with his truck. So he actually just last week traded up the Kenworth for this Volvo, and yeah, we actually do give him quite a bit of shit for him. We've got some custom track suits being made for him so that he can fit in with the Volvo crowd. But all jokes aside, this is a pretty stout little machine he's got here. It's a full heavy haul build, brand new truck. It's a 2017. What had happened was this guy that originally ordered this truck was doing it for heavy haul work, ordered the truck, spec'd it out to the max, 20,000 pound steer, 46,000 pound rears. He had a 20,000 pound steerable lift axle here, ordered it, and unfortunately for him and his family, he passed away before he was able to take delivery of the truck. So this sat vacant on the lot for I guess about a year. So maybe it's a 2016. And Joe Donovan saw it, and you know, the way his little mind works, figured out there was something he could do with it. So he removed the 20,000 pound axle and turned this into a heavy 3-axle truck to be used with his new 7-axle trailer that I'm about to give you guys a walk around from. So anyways, double frame front to rear, 20,000 pound steer, 46,000 pound rears, headache rack. He's only got 2 of the boxes here, mismatched lids, which is going to be fixed. There's going to be another box here that actually holds all the chains. And then this thing will just kind of be pretty and for show. And then there's going to be 3 other boxes identical to these on the other side of the truck. So like I said, he uses it. This is purpose built, or purpose use is going to be for this 7-axle trailer. So it actually has a 3-inch kingpin plate, 5th wheel plate, I'm sorry, because that 7-axle has a 3-inch kingpin. So give you a look at the 7-axle trailer. This is what is dubbed the Mega Magnum. It is another Ravens by Kruz trailer. It is very, very similar to our 4-axle trailer. In fact, it is based off the same design, but much, much, much beefier. So like you see, 7 axles. It's got a quad back here. Those 2 are permanently down, rear and the front of that quad lift. And then he's got a 10-foot 2-inch spread, and then a tridem here, which obviously you can see all 3 of those are off the ground right now. And then there is a 14-foot gap between that and his twin. So 10 axle setup. He's about 47,000 pounds empty. So that's pretty impressive when you're talking about the type of capacity he can do. Now the trailer, let's talk about what it's rated. It is rated a 260,000 pound GVWR tag. So that is a freaking monster of a trailer. You know, using our trailer, this is almost a carbon copy with some slight differences that, you know, you build your first trailer and then you kind of learn what you need. So he's got these channels going down the center here. There's 2 here, and there's 1 on each side. These are for the big J hooks. You slide a big J hook in here, and then you can have all sorts of securement options, almost unlimited, which is really good for some of the stuff that we haul, because some of it has very awkward places for you to secure. So like I said, 260,000 pound GVWR tag down. That is, he had that, basically that was his goal, is he wanted the trailer to be able to have a 260,000 pound GVWR for certain work. Now, I'm not going to get into what its primary use will be, and unfortunately you guys will probably never see that because it's just a small little niche market that he built this thing specifically for. So that being said, it can do about anything and everything else. He's light enough to play in almost every market, but stout enough to play way outside of the realm of what we think these trailers can do. So anyways, just gave you a quick little walk around to that. That is Joe Donovan's new setup, and if you want to see more about him and his channel, I will post a link probably somewhere in this area, like in the mud puddle. So yeah, anyways, just wanted to give you guys a quick little walk around of that because he happened to be in the area, and this is probably going to be one of the few times that I see it and be able to show it to you guys. So he's off to do some work later this week, and then like I said, he'll be coming back to get the stretch trailer to do some more work. But as far as we go, we just did another field last week. I didn't film that for you guys because fields are starting, you know, we do so many of them. I don't want my videos to become repetitive, so for things like that, I probably am not going to film them unless there's like some exigent circumstance that makes it a load worth showing. Obviously you see the Ravens is here. We've got that, and then Pop has the tractor up in North Carolina getting a new fifth wheel put on the truck and some air conditioning fixed because we haven't had air conditioning in the back of that truck for quite some time. So finally time to fix that up. And I'm sure you guys saw it in the background, but the Ram be lifted. There's going to be a totally separate video coming on that. I started filming it when we lifted it this week, and yeah, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. There will be many more videos about this bitch coming up soon. Thanks for watching, guys.
To build the two beams, the one beam got too hot and it cracked, so they had to scrap that and start over to build it. But when you look at this thing, you don't realize just how stout it is. It has 3 full depth cross members at each axle. So it's got 21 full depth cross members. It's got stringers on 12-inch from front to rear.
Have you hauled anything on the truck?
That trailer.
That's it, huh?
That trailer so far. But we're going to, but that 103 in the middle of the trailer won't even cause it to deflect. It won't even notice that. When they build these trailers, they build them upside down. It's like a pineapple upside down cake. They put the beams in a jig and they start doing all the cross member welding and everything, and they get the axles on, and then they flip it. When they flipped it, the engineer at the factory says it didn't twist, it didn't wiggle, it was like the immovable object. It just went